Hello, WHS. This is Elliot Bograd.
And Callie Meggison reporting for the Lobby Observer.
It's a new year, which means we have new teachers at the high school. This year, WHS welcomed 8 new teachers and staff, and we are so excited to see how they adjust to our school.
Today we will be speaking with the new science teacher, Miss Riley, along with French teacher, Mr. Chase, about their adjustment to Westboro High School. Let's move to Ryan, who spoke with Miss Riley about her experiences at WHS so far.
I'm Ryan Wheeler, and I'm here with a new science teacher at WHS, Miss Riley. And Miss Riley, how long have you been a teacher?
So this is my second year teaching. I started teaching in Leominster at Skyview Middle School, and then came here for this year.
And what made you want to be a teacher?
I've always felt drawn to being a teacher. Ever since I was little, I feel like I was always teaching my friends and like my brother different science experiments. It just kind of comes naturally.
And what classes do you teach here at the high school?
So I teach level 2 and level 3 and S&E at the high school.
Okay. And then what would you say is the biggest adjustment you've had to make coming to Westboro from your previous school?
Well, I went from teaching 6th graders to 9th graders, so a decent amount of adjusting there.
Mm-hmm. And then what is your favorite part about Westboro?
I think just the culture of Westboro. Like, everyone's very happy to be here. I've, not met a single person who looks upset about being at work. Everyone looks very happy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan. We are happy to hear Miss Riley is adjusting to WHS well. For those interested in learning more or have questions for Miss Riley, you can find her email here or ask in room C302.
Next, speaking with new French teacher, Mr. Chase, is Sophie. And here is what he has to say about Westboro High School so far.
Thanks, Elliot. So, Mr. Chase, about how long have you been teaching for?
Here, about a month. But before that, I taught 1 year of kindergarten, bilingual preschool. I said kindergarten. It was preschool. And before that, I taught 4 years of kindergarten through 8th grade French.
What was the change like going from preschool to high school teaching French?
You know, there were some things that were pretty similar. Like, I try to keep my classes fairly structured to give my students a sense of familiarity. And that's very true in preschool, and it's been true here too.
Nice.
Structure. That's really the only carryover.
What have you enjoyed about teaching at Westboro High School so far?
The students have been super kind. I find that I have a lot more mutual respect than I received when I taught middle school. And the preschoolers were respectful, but in a different way. You have lower expectations. So I think there's a sense of, I'm trying to help you and you're gonna help me do my job too.
What made you want to be a French teacher?
Oh, that's a funny story. Through high school, I studied Latin. In university, I studied Latin and Greek. You'll notice I didn't study any French. And so I got my first job leaving high school working in the high huts, is what they're called, of New Hampshire, which are these refuges at the top of the mountain where if you need a place to stay, you can stay there. And while I was there, the superintendent of a small district in Vermont asked for language teachers and music teachers. And as much as I like to sing, it doesn't mean I'm good. So I said, language, teach, I could probably do that. I don't know what else you can do with a classics degree besides maybe write books. And so I accepted that inquiry. I signed the contract. And after I signed the contract, they asked, so now that you're contractually obligated to teach Latin, do you want to teach French instead? And I said, I don't know French. And so then I learned French for the job while I was teaching it. And it was incredibly difficult and fun, but I only had to outpace middle schoolers. So I read the whole textbook from front to back, listened to a lot of podcasts, and read a lot of books. And here I am.
Nice. All right, well, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the studio.
Thanks, Sophie. It's great to hear Mr. Chase's transition to WHS has been smooth so far. You can find Mr. Chase in room 207.
We're glad to hear that new teachers are enjoying their experiences at Westboro High School. This has been Callie
And Elliot, reporting from Studio 33 at Westboro TV.